Hey guys, today we're going to do IXL A.2, absolute value and opposites. So first we're going to talk about absolute value. Technically, absolute value is how far from 0 on the number line is it. Another way to say it is that an absolute value is always the positive of a number, or it makes a number positive. So we have these symbols here, these lines on the outside, that's the absolute value. So anything on the inside, you say absolute value of x, or absolute value of -2, right? So those straight lines like that, those are absolute value symbols, right? So since absolute value is always the positive number, the absolute value of -2 would be +2. The absolute value of 4 would just be 4, right? And whatever's on the inside turns positive. Or if it's already positive, it just stays positive. All right, so it's just making everything positive. All right, it's getting rid of the negatives. So we're going to look at some example of the IXLs. I'm just going to solve some for you. So this one says, what is the absolute value of 7? +7. What is the absolute value of -5? Everything turns positive, so it would be +5. Right? So here's the second thing we're talking about, opposites. Opposites is if negative, positive, those are opposites. So the opposite of -1 would be +1. Right? Opposite of -6, +6. All right, square root of 9.2. Turns positive, 9.2. Absolute value of 2.8 is 2.8. Absolute values are always positive. We're going to do 1/5. +5/7. Okay, let's jump up and make it a little harder here. Okay, absolute value of negative that, so let's just pick the positive one. 372. Okay, so jump up. Okay, so at the end you'll have these kind of problems. It says, what sign makes this true? So right here where the question mark is, we need to put one of these signs. Right, this greater than, less than, equal. Right, so remember this is going to be positive 781. So if that's -800, that means the positive 781 is going to be bigger. So we want to have this symbol. All right, just a reminder for these symbols, this part that's open here, whenever it's open like that, the bigger number should be on that side. And then over here, the bigger number would be on this side. Right, it should open up to the biggest thing. So if this is the biggest thing, we want the one that opens up towards that one. All right, so we're going to pick this one. Okay, so this one, we've got -531 and the absolute value of -531. This one turns out to be a positive 531, which means this one the bigger number. Which means we're going to want this symbol because it's opening up to the biggest one. Alright, so this -2, this becomes a +1. Positives are bigger, so we want this one. We've got 242, this becomes positive 212. 242 is bigger than 212. So we want it to open up to 242. So 3.9 and -3.9. The positive one's bigger, so we want this one. Alright, so that's this IXL. So for A.2,